You dragging it out?
I'm dragging it out. They got little fingers at McLaren.
Sound like Toto Wolff then.
Yeah! We are going to do a tutorial on the front wing and also these two panels. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two panels yet, but more of a technical video. Oh, you need to put a microphone on. Because I had a comment that said if your cameraman's going to be in the video, make sure we can hear him. You need to put your microphone on. Do as you're told. Okay, so we have tacked it on. So what we need to do is we need to get loads of stretch this way over the top of the wing so that it can naturally want to curve around. So what we could do is warm it up a little bit. I'm going to stick it to the door and the windscreen, and I'm going to go and get a heat gun. I'm going to roll this up first. So what we've got to do is we've got to stretch the wing, stretch the material over the top of the wing.
Orange glove.
Orange glove for an orange McLaren. So we want to stretch it this way so that the material wants to go that way. We can also, not yet, but we can put a relief cut straight through the middle, and then the material will naturally want to go that way, and then that bit can fold over. Let's just get the material over the top again. So I'm going to use this easy bar so that I can heat it. I could ask for Ryan's help, but the whole point of the video is to show you how to do it on your own if required. This way we can do that. Make sure it's stuck. Because how many times have I pulled this tight and it falls off? That is what you don't want to happen. As you've just seen, the material fall off. That's not what you want. And stretch-ish. Right. So I'm going to get this bit up, stretch this bit down the side. How low we got to go? Oh, it's not very low at all. So
how low can you go?
It's literally only got to go to there. So that will squeegee out. I'm not worried about that. That will squeegee out and pull down. So relief cut wise, we can cut literally. So remember what I said about making a round section so that the material doesn't split. And then this bit can go this way, and then that bit can go that way. Nice and easy. Right, so we're going to warm this bit up and pull this bit down to the side. Again, I'm not putting lots of stretch in it, I'm just literally holding it. And then we can just lay it flat, literally. So there's the corner there. Down, 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 down. And then we can put another relief cut in here. And then do this little bit. And the thing is with orange, you can't stretch orange very much because it then goes white really easily. Let's sort the top bit out. And then we'll have tea break. Because Andy has come to get some dents out. Andy's going to be on YouTube. He's like, no, I'm not. Down. We need to get that out of there. Can my relief cut go? Can go up a bit further. Just beginning to squeegee everything down. So this is, I suppose, the easy bit. Now we know the material's on and there's no issues. Holy smokes, it's getting dents out. Getting dents out of our next wrap. So the one behind us is having a full, no, it's having an exterior colour change, a ceramic coat, all the front grills replaced, front headlight tint, graphics made for the side, wing mirrors changed, rear badge changed, bonnet and doors have gone away to be prepped for wrap because they're really bad. So Kai at Bodyguard is doing that, so shout out to those guys. But yeah, that's the next one. So we've got to get the dents out of it before we can wrap it. So now we can lift this up. Might have to put a little bit of heat in there. Where's the edge of it? There's the edge of it. Right. Got something in my eyeball. Let's put a relief cut. So again, relief cuts always help. More than you probably realise. This one might cause me a bit of a problem. You're going to come out? No. Right, now we can squeegee that in there. Like so. Not much further to go. So again, normally I'd have the bonnet up and I'd tuck the material in and trim it all up. But because this is just being done for a couple of weeks, we're going to use all of the body lines to trim everything up. Run the blade along the back of the headlight, or the top of the headlight, all the way around. Like so. This is how people wrap cars so quickly, isn't it?
Yes.
Just do it. Wrap it. Cars like this, it's so much quicker. Cutting in there. anyone's watching and wonders why I don't answer the phone, this is why. In the middle of a cut. Ooh la la. This one or this one?
Either or.
Either or?
Door.
Door?
Door.
Right, we'll do the door. We're going to put some other tips into this one as well, which I should have done on that one. And then you can see the difference.
What's the tape for?
Stop the wrap sticking to the other wrap. So as you saw when we were pulling the wrap off here, it was all stuck to the fresh new wrap. So I should have put masking tape here, here, here.
Right.
But I forgot because I've been busy. Also, we're going to put the favourite tool in the wrap industry.
Primer.
Primer. Like every corner on this car is like super deep. We have put masking tape on the door, on the wrap areas that have already been wrapped. I should have done it on the wing, but I didn't. Got distracted. Trying to do 1,000,001 things as usual. Too many cars to wrap. We're going to stick this on here. Going to make sure we've got lots of material. See now, look, watch. Doesn't stick. And we're going to pull this down here like that. And then we're going to lift that up a little bit. Oh, door shut. Okay. Right, where is La Squeegee? Get that down. Nice and easy on the side. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, you with the little black tail. This door is going up and down.
Sound like Toto Wolff then.
No, Mike, that was so not right.
Right, so panel is on, relief cut is made, vinyl is down, and now we just need to essentially tuck it all in, trim it all up. Again, as I've said a number of times in this video, if this was having what I would call a proper colour change, then all of these trim panels would have been taken off. But I had a conversation with the client before, and this is what we are doing. So if you sat there thinking, why is he wrapping a McLaren like that? You now know why. So I'm going to stretch that while it's hot. I'm going to hold it there until it cools down so that it stays like that. And then we can hook it round there. See how white it went, easily.
Yeah.
See how white, and there's no stretch in there whatsoever. Liar, he says. There is stretch in there. And then when we do this, it has now grabbed round. We can just do that there. Feed all that in. Feed all that in under there, all the way down. Bit of heat again. Oh my God, this door. This has got some quirky angles, this car. Like bits of it get fed in loads. Like this, it's like a 3-inch drop, whereas up there, it's like, it's just an edge. Goes all the way, and then it disappears. Where does it go? Look at that, it goes right in there. Squishing, making sure it's all the way in, and then it comes out of there and then goes up that bit. So that's done, that's fine. New blade, and then we need to find that bit. That is in there. Too late now. In there is the edge. I'm not running the blade on the paint, so don't worry about that. It is sat in a tiny little gap in the panel. Right, now we can just heat that. Lovely jubbly. Right, what bit next? We do this bit, because it keeps getting stuck on the door, on the wing. So this bit just needs to be tucked in around the radius. Oh no, I've got a wrinkle. Here we go. Right. And again, I keep saying this, but because it's not staying wrapped for years, we can just edge cut that on the back. Feels almost quite unnatural for me to be wrapping like this, because I always take things apart. Time is of the essence with this one. Has to be done by the end of the month, because it's got an event to go and do. So, right, that is in there, that is in there, that is in there. That side is all done. Right, let's do the back edge. Right, take the masking tape off. Now we know that the wrap is all on. That's f***ing foul.
Can't even smell anything.
That's because it came out of your arse. Oh, mate. It's worse than Ramsey. Okay, here we go. Sticky, sticky. Oni, oni. On there, right. It's all about the angle. Might have to lift it up and move it. So, we need a little bit more there. And we've got a little bit up there. And why, you may be asking, am I running it so close to the edge? There's a reason. I managed to get both sides out of one width of the material. Yeah.
Willow, what do you reckon?
We need to stretch the material tight, the same as we did on the front wing, because we don't want to be pulling that down that way very much. So if we stretch it this way or that way, so let's tack it on the back spoiler. Let's tack all that on there. And now we want to pull it tight. Over there. And then we can tack it like here and then lift this bit up and make sure it's relaxed at the end. But because it was cold, that's a cold stretch, that's what they call that. Look how much better that is. We still need to get a little bit more out of it, but
Baggage.
baggage, that's quite a lot. I think we need a bit of heat on there. I might need you to hold that down there, mate. Not going too crazy, just trying to take a little bit of it out. We feeding or we stretching?
Feeding.
All right, we're feeding it. We're going to feed it in, even though I said we're going to stretch it in. We're going to feed it in, but then I think we're going to be short there. We are going to be short.
Close.
Hook that on there. Hooky, hooky. Right. Palm technique. Not palm trees either. I think this one might be a bit better. I think the other one on that side I had too tight. Send it. That's a big air bubble. That's better. Much better. Easier as well, wasn't it? There's a big vent in here that we've got to chop out in a minute. Do, 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 do. That's the thing with the palm technique. When I first started doing it, you're like, oh, such a big like panel to do, and it's just like, oh, is it going to work? Just send it and be done with it. Right, now that we can get to go in there. Now, so the main panel itself is wrapped. We can now just continue as we have done on the wing and the door to just go around and trim it up. So I've been informed by the analytics man that a certain percentage of viewers are not subscribed to our channel. So we're a new channel, it's growing relatively fast, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed. But if you haven't, then please take 5 minutes or 5 seconds to subscribe to our channel. You get free stuff if you win. Matthew Charles Motoring Collective, they are going to be at the Queen's Hotel on Monday between 10 and 1, I think. 10 and 1. There's So Queen's Hotel is in Portsmouth on the seafront, so go down, see the car, do some fundraising, give them some money. Everyone wants to donate. Sponsoring various charities, that's the whole point of this car. So yeah, check out Matthew Charles Motoring Collective. Type them in on Google, have a look at them, follow them on social media. If you want to do some sponsoring, they have the supercars. Fratton Park, it's going to be at Fratton Park, last day, last game of the season. So if you don't know where Fratton Park is, you can Google that. The car's going to be there as well. You need to scan the QR code. Scan the code on the screen. Scan it now. Why is this so high?
Nose lift.
Nose lift.
It's too old.
No, it's got nose lift, but we're going to have to put it down because it's throwing my angle off. It's not working. Oh, battery critically low. How the hell are we going to put this thing on charge? Anyone know where the battery is on a McLaren? Let us know in the comments.
Hey Siri, where's the battery on a McLaren 520C?
I reckon it's at the bottom of the footwell.
Want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yeah.
I won't respond to that.
It says it's in that pouch that I told you about. Oh my. Hello. It's in there, isn't it? How'd you get it out of there though? I did say to Charlie that I'll put it on charge for him. I did forget. And begin. Right. So why was I trying to turn it on anyway?
Nose lift down.
Nose lift. It's not doing anything, John. It really doesn't like that, does it? All right, we'll have to counter the nose lift. Okay, so our first McLaren is now wrapped, it's finished. We've done exterior colour change in orange and blue, obviously. We've done the door shuts as well, not the returns or anything like that, but the shuts, so that when the doors are open, they're just going to be sat in black. And then we've also added all of the local sponsors around Portsmouth and Southsea and the surrounding areas. Thanks for watching. See you next week.